Hey guys, the ESEA again, doing some more STV demos from ESEA because I still have no internet. There is a baby crying outside my window. I don't know how much of that you'll hear on the cast, hopefully none. But yeah, I'm going to go into a Granary map this time. It's between Bud and IT. Most people recognise most of the players on Bud, like Pure, Relic, Alpha, Sean Bud, pretty big names. IT are less well known. I guess RR and You Must Mike are probably the players to watch. It's Granary, so it should hopefully be decent. We'll see how it goes. Let's go straight into it. There's no setup time or whatever. I think we're going live straight away. That volume is not wrong. How many times do I get the volume wrong? And have to unbind control. Here we go, first middle. Let's put ourselves on RR. Rolling out left side for IT. First sticky. Doesn't find anything. Pure doesn't find anything with his either. No damage from the demos yet, really. In comes Relic for Roma for Bud. See what he can do in his first middle. Got aggressive left behind, up top already. Jumping up top behind here. Frag's going all the way for Bud right now. Relic's going to finish off that soldier. One more soldier still alive. And a scout as well. Alpha's going to pistol down the scout. He's going to chase the soldier as well. Soldier's surely weak. There we go. Relic will finish the kill. And Bud will wipe IT on that first mid as Pure, Ninja Nick, and I think that's Relic. Race forward. Pure sticking up top. Just gonna get this cap for free. See, Scout's rushing in. He separated Pure from the rest of his team there. Interesting. And they're gonna slow down the cap on his second. Not really very structured play from Bud here, just Alpha with the medic. They need to just take the Uber into him here, don't know what we're waiting for. Alpha's been Ubered. Sean Bud will finish one, Alpha struggled up top. Not getting a lot done with this Uber at all, just for one frag up the cap. I think we're going to keep trying to go though. We see players coming in up top, stretching the IT players here. Relic jumping around everywhere. Blank gets taken down as well, and Bud are just getting all the frags here. Surely you'll be able to finish this. Pure finishes it with melee. And Bud take the first round there. We'll wait till last now after a confident mid. You quite often see that in Granary, you get really quick rounds if one team wins mid and has full Uber advantage. It's quite easy to convert the rest of the points, even though Bud dallied around on that second point for a while. RR going top this time, that's where Pure Sticky went last time. It's going there again, but it doesn't connect with RR. Not much damage yet. Blank jumping up early. The soldiers are going to take down that soldier surely. Blank got some nice damage. Memphis 1 finishes that kill. And Blank's pushing around far right side. He's coming up behind them here. Going to give a medic for sure. Just about gets Ninja Nick. Takes a bit too many rockets there. There's a scout on his medic and defend his medic. Ah, Pure gets one with a sniper sticky from up top. Yeah, Pure's going to go down as well. I'm going to clean up all the frags. I'm going to see a wipe. Big differences though, Nosferatu went down right at the end of Pure, which means they're not really able to do much on second. I'm going to follow Blank here, see what he's planning, any sneaky hiding spots or whatever. I think he's just scouting out the area though. RR's got the right side stickied.
Time has been added.
Yeah, just going to back out, regroup, equal Ubers a piece, and then check for crits on either side. That doesn't look like crits for either side here. And now we're going to have a classic Granary stalemate between yard and middle. Pure sticky and up top. Everyone else just watching their side, nothing too exciting happening. Cookie cutter lineup. It looks like maybe IT want to try and get something on that left, but they're not really committing to it too much. We're getting bullied back here actually, Grape's taking a lot of damage. They've been forced back a bit, but it ends up in a reverse pick, and You Must Mike goes down. And now I think Bud wants to push off this, being quite aggressive with Grape here. The stickies were blown, Grape can walk through for free. Are we going to keep going with this? Looks like they are. Grape making his way through. Quite tentative here. Mike has spawned now, so that advantage they have is gone. And they're just going to stop that push. Quite passive now from Bud. They had the opportunity to go in with that one pick, but opted not to. I don't see if Blank has anything, or Scout's peeking through again. Being very aggressive on this left side door. Pure doesn't seem to be able to lock him out that much. I'm interested to see if they want to just push through this left hand side there. Actually, Mike goes down again. I think it was a suicide attempt. See if Bud are going to push off that now. Again, they're not pushing. Don't seem to want to commit to this. Pure's looking in left hand side. They're all stacking left hand side, but they don't want to commit to it. Mike's back up again. And I presume Mike's going to go for a similar suicide play. Actually, Soldier in here. Wow, Benedict doesn't pop, but Relic gets some nice damage. Lots of weak players on IT. I don't think Bud are in any position to go off it though, they're far back. Yeah, so Bud turns suicide, and now let's see if IT are going to be more aggressive. Looks like they are. They lose Mike again. Memphis Von here might be able to get a flank on if he feels like it. Not committing to it though, just gentle spam. Not going to really damage anyone too much there. Stalemate continues. Pure's gone back for ammo. I presume it will be between Relic and Mike for the suicides, as it seems to be so far. RR's laid a lot of stickies down. Grape's going to take a lot of damage. Alpha's really weak as well. Oh, Alpha's back there. Mike's got behind here. Surely going to go down. There's a lot of damage for the Soldier, and they lose Alpha. No, they lose Shornbird even on the other side. And they've actually forced their way in here, and IT have taken Yard for pretty much free. Single player trade. And again, it's slowed down. Neither team seems to want to be too aggressive with their Reaver advantage, taking their time, playing it slow. Getting ammo. Pure's actually committing to watching the right hand side here. Got all these stickies now, hoping to get a free pick when the doors open. No pick, no damage. Pretty safe there. Mike's going in here. Not taking the Uber though. Grape takes the Uber, nice shot, I think. I think it connected. But the Ubers are being exchanged on point. Soldier going up top here. Grape's going to chase him down. Nice damage from Grape, but the rest of the team are pushing through. Grape's going to go down on point. And Bud are just getting out damage here, I think. RR's pushing them back. Now a medic on a scout on Ninja Nick even. No, they've gone back to deal with a scout on point. Just Ninja Nick here. RR's jumping for the point. Shornbud spawn, but I don't think it'll be enough. No, Shornbud can't do anything. Down he goes. And the Madmen, as is apparently what their name is, take for round. 1-all. Let's watch RR again on the rollout. Yeah, it's really awkward play so far. Neither team seems to want to commit too much. As we see RR mess up his third jump on the rollout. Stand to left side. I think Pure's gone RR's like to the left side of from RR's point of view. RR's taking a lot of damage here. Plus Thrasher goes down as well. Big bombs from the soldiers there. Looks like Bud are in a good position here unless the scouts from IT can clean up. Pretty even fight, 3v3. Alpha goes down. You must Mike taking all of them. Wow. Big spree from Mike at the end there. Was that 3? Yeah, 3 from Mike. And 1 from his partner. But yeah, that's what you tend to see on Granary. A complete frag fest at the beginning. Soldiers getting a lot of early damage and the scouts cleaning up. Demo and Medic are very vulnerable on Granary mid and can't always have the biggest impact. We saw RR take a lot of early damage. And yeah, and that time IT got the better of the cleanup. I'm going to take middle and going to have an attempt at pushing CP2 again. Both teams seem to be sitting back, building Uber. Memphis One going for a drop down play. Waiting for the heals here. Going to get 300, I presume, and walk forward, see what he can do. He maybe can catch Relic unawares. Relic normally hold sort of on the stairs here in CP2 garage. I'm not sure if he'll be expecting Memphis Von to come up through there. Memphis Von's not committing though, they're just waiting outside with the Uber. See, Relic has no idea he's up there. Can just be caught from up top if Memphis Von decides to go for it. He's going for it now. There we go. There's one pick. Good syncing up there. Memphis Von gets one pick. The Uber's actually popped here. Scout's trading it in. Blank will go down. But I think Memphis Von is still up top behind, and this could be devastating for them.
The control point is being contested.
Yeah, Memphis Von with a pick now from all the way behind on the medic now, and now surely the rest of Bud are going to go down when IT push through. It's one more frag for Memphis Von on the pocket now. Simu cleans up one. Just one scout left on CP2. Actually, both scouts are there. Simu gets one, Mike gets the second. Now it's just Relic. Surely Relic's going to go down as well. Yeah, Mike with that one. Now they can just roll through to last. Once again, just Ninja Nick on last against the full team. Throwing the needles out. Nothing he can do though. And the Madmen just seem to be able to pick apart Bud's defense on CP2. So if they can keep winning the mids, they're going to be able to rack up the rounds pretty quickly here, as we see him take advantage for the first time in the map. That's what's Pure rolled out here. Failing the second jump there. Is he still going? He's going lower right? Yeah. Lower right here, not the quickest. Gonna try and get some early damage on that right hand side. Gonna rotate to top now. That's what's Relic as he comes out top. Relic doing the wall jump. Surf it all the way around, trying to give a demo. Does give a demo. Nice from Relic. IT are kind of surrounded now. Relic's trying to get nice damage. Just for two players alive now. Alpha's surely going to clean them up. Ninja Nick does go down at the end before Grape can clean up frags. And that will just about salvage CP2 for IT, I think. Even though Pure does look to want to go forward. I think IT, maybe RR and Blank can get in. I don't know, it depends who's no quickest. Pure does have it stickied up. Taking some damage though. And looks like we're just going to actually be able to cap this out, yeah. Solid cap. And now, but I don't have an attempt on last though. I think, was it Memphis Von was just peeking in? Yeah, they're all peeking in and they want to take CP2 back. Looks like they're going to have it here as neither team's near to Uber and the health's better for IT. Was that crits from Ninja Nick? I think it is, yeah, but Uber's going faster, so I imagine Brad's going to get a big crits here. Looks like he wants to take it left-hand side, 90% now. He's going to have a pretty small window, about 25%. 20% actually. He's going from the far left here. I presume he's going to have it on him straight away. Launch, gets launched up, misses his crit. Might be able to give a demo here. Can't get anything, but crit's just taken off him. They actually lose two. The Uber's pops in counter. Ninja Nick goes down from Blank. Pure's trying to run away. Sean Bud's surely going to go down as well. Alpha is hiding behind. I don't know where Pure is. Alpha's hiding behind. I imagine he's going to go for maybe a back cap. Back cap on medic pick. Looks like he's waiting for the back cap. Yeah, he will have a spawner to deal with though, I think. So it'll be interesting to see if Alpha can make any plays here. They do have players up for the block and middle. Alpha's going to go for the cap now. Scout on it. He's going to have to engage that scout. It's for one-on-one and CP2 while the cap's going on. Alpha loses that one to Mike. Meanwhile, the block has come in on mid, and Sean Bud's able to get one frag. Should be able to finish the soldier as well. Relic gets the medic. Sean Bud needs to finish his kills. Mike's arrived now. Sean Bud's on really low HP, going to be chased out. Memphis Von's going to finish that frag, and Madmen will finish the cap on mid. I wonder where Pure is. Pure's just watching a trap. Not sure if, yeah, his team got a good spawn. That might help me make him hold yard here. They're not, they do have a play disadvantage, but it's a tight choke. They should be able to shut it down still. Brad here falling back for ammo. And it looks like we're back on the stalemate here. Pardon me, equal Ubers. Both teams on standard Uber. And I presume I'm going to put myself on Mike, because it seems to be between Mike and Relic as playmakers for either team in this stalemate situation. 76% of Ubers. Oh yeah, Mike and Relic exchanging shots. Mike's getting another buff. Half a buff. Nosferatu has it, Ninja Nick has it now. Looks like Bud are actually being quite aggressive. They take a lot of damage now, they pop. Nosferatu can milk a bit. They do lose Alpha. Grape's going to be forced out here. Oh, Nosferatu drops Blank as well. It's coming really scrappy here, and Bud might be able to clean this up. Wow, Relic cleans up 2 frags. And RR and Memphis Von are going to have to fall out. I think Memphis Von won't be setting up a play. Yep, Sean Bud and Grape will finish that one. Meanwhile, Alpha ran ahead and killed... What's his name? RR, yeah. Yeah, Bud didn't look good for Bud there, but a poor Uber from Nosferatu meant that his players also took a lot of damage and weren't saved, and the player advantage shone through for Bud. Pick up CP2 for free, and they have a Uber advantage going on to last here. Pure's trying to edge his way in kind of early. Scout's trying to pick him off. Ends up baiting Mike here for the frag, but they do lose Sean Bud. They've got the Uber now. Relic's actually died early here. That's not good for Bud. They need a lot of damage from the remaining players alive. Pure hits 1 pipe. Pure takes 2 down with pipes. Alpha now. Alpha against the Heavy. He's completely outnumbered for Heavy. Surely he's going to go down. Memphis Horn gets 1, but that's all he can manage. And Bud take 1 back, 2-2. As we go into the deciding round for the first half here. Let's watch Pure on the rollout. Pure's not been very fast so far. Fine off the first jump. Not great on the second jump. He's going the standard left side. I think he's slightly slower than RR. Yeah, but RR's sticky short. It's going to take no damage from that. RR's kind of pinned him in, and Pure's back in the corner a bit here. Soldier's on his face. Nice pipes from Pure though. Takes down Memphis Vod. Blank takes down Relic, but he's taken a lot of damage as well. And now Pure's going to go across the point. Yeah, his scouts are cleaned up now. Just 2 alive, 1 player behind, 1 in front. A nice sticky from Brad. Cleaning up everything. Good middle from Brad there. Looks like he was in a bad position after he got initially stickied out, but hit some good air denial on the soldiers to help his team make those frags, and then good work to defend his medic. And now, if all goes to Bud's plan, they should take CP1 with their Uber advantage. They have to cap for free. They're just going to get their players and go in. No off-classing on the Madmen team. They're all on that right-hand side as well. They can see that. Taking a lot of damage. They lose Grape already. They lose Relic as well. Not a great Uber at all here. They're kind of committing as well. Ninja Nick needs to get out. Memphis Von is actually behind. Medic's going to run into Memphis Von. Medic's trapped. Memphis Von can't finish it, but Mike will come to his rescue. Absolutely dreadful push there from Sean Bud and friends. Yeah, Grape died really early. All the damage from Madmen. Forced for mistake. And now Madmen are going to take CP2 and run on to mid. Going to have Uber soon as well, and it's a complete swing. The push has lost them 2 points and a full Uber advantage. Looks like Pure hit and a sticky trap on the left-hand side. It'll be interesting to see which way they go. They go on left-hand side, though that means Pure stickies are useless. Mike's through already. Mike's maybe a bit far forward. Mike's going to get picked. Not an uncommon factor, but the rest of his team are running through. Here comes the Uber through Z. Pop on the soldier. Everyone's running through Z. They don't get any frags actually. I'm not sure where the teams behind them are actually stuck. They're completely sandwiched here, Madmen. This is going to be devastating for them. They lose 2. Pure's chasing down more frags. Blank takes Relic with him, and I'm not sure if a medic can get out here. Nosferatu really weak. Alpha will finish that. Let's find... Actually, Yuma's Mike hiding on middle here. Actually catches the sticky. Wasn't sure if Pure was watching it or not. He was. And now Memphis Von is going to try and set up a play in the yard here. See RR, can hear RR putting up a sticky trap as well. And it's like Memphis Von's just going to back it up. Backing it up. And Bud now in the pretty similar position as last time. They've got Uber advantage to take CP2. And looks like they're coming in left-hand side now. Pure and the soldier coming in. Yeah, looks like they're securing this for Uber comes in. He's going to get the scout. Nice from Grape. They need more of this though. Grape's still in. Grape's taking a lot of damage. Grape's stuck in. Nice rockets actually. Yeah, the scouts are coming in and cleaning up off the damage. Sean Bud here finishes 1 kill. Going for the second soldier, takes that as well. Sean Bud trying to finish the medic here. Pistols out. 20 HP. Meanwhile, someone's on the point. Sean Bud finishes that one. And Sean Bud finishes the final one. He can after round as Simu steps off the point. And Budner, after being 2-1 down, bring it back to take the first half. A good cleanup from Sean Budner at the end. Dodgy play from both sides, really. I feel like the Ubers from Bud are particularly bad, but at the same time, Madmen make a lot of mistakes as well and can get caught out still a lot of the time. Like Mike goes down too much, and they don't always seem to react quickly enough when Bud do something, and it ends up with a lot of their players getting caught out. I'm gonna fast forward now to the second half. I don't think it's far away. Here we go, let's watch RR on the rollout here. As the colours are swapped, Madmen now on red, Bud on blue. See which direction RR decides to go. Go in the traditional left rollout here. I think he is faster than Brad, but I think Brad's gone up top. Yep, RR's no damage as of yet. Pure's quite weak now, both demos quite weak actually. Here comes Relic. Relic's forced for demo back here. Relic's on point now, looking for more damage on top now. Relic's gone behind. Nice play from Relic, stretching them here. Alpha's going to try and push forward off that. Alpha on the medic now. Alpha should be able to finish this frag. Just RR alive. Don't know where he is. AHB on point. Takes Relic with him, but will go down. We quite often seen whichever team manages to keep their scouts alive long enough for cleanup is winning here on the middles, as the middles are all quite extended. So it's interesting to see Bud are coming out on top more often than not, as Mike and Simu went down really quickly on that middle, and now Bud are going to have a full Uber advantage onto this last point. Again, no off-classing. We've not really seen any off-classing from anyone in this match at all so far. Not even on last. Madmen deciding to use the cookie cutter lineup. Grape here, going to go in from top. I think he's been called now, checking stickies. They've Ubered quite early there. Grape's going through. Grape trying to find the damage. We'll get one soldier. They need more though. Grape's maybe going to finish for medic. Yeah, lots of damage actually. Just 2 players alive. Surely they're going to finish them here. Yeah, solid Uber from Grape. Getting all the frags. I think 4 in there in total. Everyone coordinated pretty well and got good damage. And they're now 1 round away from winning. It's going to be important here that RR. So far, neither demo's really got had that much impact on mid. Pure had that 1 good middle with no defensive stickies. But other than that, none of them have really had much of an impact. They've just kind of been spectators, really. RR going top. Yeah, he's read Pure like a book. Scout's taking some damage as well. RR getting some nice damage here, actually. Forces Sean Bud down, going to get up top. Goes down straight away to Grapevine. Now we're going to see the scouts here. Simu trying to clean up. Frag's going well for Bud, actually. Pure's got a lot of health as always. Hitting those stickies on that soldier. But the frags are coming back now for Madmen. Yeah, it looks like Bud had a good position, but they just couldn't finish for frags. And now Mike's going to clean up Grape, and that's a wipe. Again, Nosferatu, I don't think he's survived a single mid that Madmen have lost. If that makes sense. Like, sometimes you quite often see Ninja Nick getting out or something when Madmen win a mid, but Nosferatu doesn't seem to survive no matter what, whether they win or lose. They're still going to try and Ninja Boy onto second here. That's up Memphis Bond trying to put the pressure down. Alpha will finish that though, and the block will surely come in. And now, see, Madmen again, a player down for no real reason when they're on the offensive. And it looks like Bud are going to push out to Yard here. Yeah, they've got it for pretty much free. And we actually see crit streak from Nosferatu. Yeah, it was charging fast, and that's where the advantages come from. So let's put it on RR and see if we can find the crits. Pardon me, sorry. He's called it. He's looking for it. Takes down the medic. Nice crit. Soldier's really weak as well. He's only got the 1 frag, but it should be enough. The rest of the team can just walk forward now and take the kills. Yeah, Mike forcing back Pure here. Yeah, Memphis Von picks up 1. Will trade for Pure. Mike's running through though. Finishes Brad. Mike wants to keep going as well. RR's with him. Alpha's just having to fall back. The spawners come out on the right hand side. But the rest of the Madmen team should be arriving soon. Seeing who's flanking the combo. We're going to get absolutely pincered here, bud. There we go. Mike finishes 2 frags. Mike finishes 3. There we go. And the cap. Bringing around back here. Still match point for Bud. But promising play from Madmen there. It'll be interesting to see if RR can get a good middle again. Let's watch him again, see if he can hit those early stickies. Brad's gone top the last few rounds and RR's beaten him for pace. And I think RR's going to be expecting it again. No, he's predicted standard. He's right though. Takes an early sticky though. Traded stickies. RR's quite defensive behind the crates. Now he's coming forward. Oh, we see Relic jumping. He's got the height on here. Lots of damage on one soldier. Will go down though. Now Bud have a lot of health with their scouts on the point. Here comes the aggression from Madmen. Soldier completely denied. We're going to get cornered though. Just too many players for Bud to deal with. Just Alpha alive now. Lots of weak players though. Memphis One takes him down. So many weak players for Madmen. Nosferatu not able to survive. I'm just going to wait and spawn. I think he's staying on crit streak actually, if I saw that correctly.
Time has been added.
No, yep, staying on the crits. No, is anyone meeting him though? Because that could be... There we go, got a scout with him now. They should still have crits advantage, and we do see Sean Bud has gone heavy here. I think Bud are just trying to slow the pace of the game down now. I think they can see it slipping away from them, and they want to just readjust the pace, play at their own rate, and we see Sean Bud with Relic now hiding on the right hand side. I'm not sure if they know about the crit streak. They might be expecting it, especially after the last round. But we can just see Blank and his soldier partners trying to get it in. Putting it on RR now as crits is ready. Only 80% on Ninja Nick.
The control point is being contested.
No kills so far. The doors are shut as well. The Uber's popped off. They've nearly got the cap. They've not quite got the cap though. Every block's going to come in. They've lost 2. And good defense by Bud there. Oh, I couldn't find the stickies. They now pick Memphis Von as well. They're all going to chase for heavies here. Relic going to pick the demo, surely. There we go. Grape will take the kill. Alpha's trying to push through mid, but the scout's denying, and Nosferatu will get out safely. And they might still have crits advantage. It's going to be close. And the advantage they do have is not a lot, and Sean Bud is still on that heavy weapons guy. Sean Bud staying for the back cap on the heavy weapons guy, so he's going to be out of a fight for quite a while. Especially if Nosferatu and RR decide to be aggressive in their crits. So RR has just spawned. I don't know if the soldier wants to be aggressive with it. Maybe. Looks like Blank wants it. The crits, counter crits has popped. Blank's going to try and go behind. Good save on that scout from Ninja Nick. And they lose 3. And this is looking bad for Nosferatu and friends. They're just going to have to fall back here, really. Not a lot they can do. Short of the entire team walking into a sticky trap or something. They're going to spam CP2 here, but still 3 seconds till the rest of their team's up. They have to be careful they're not getting flanked here. They're quite far forward. No one's on their flank. They lose Memphis Von. The rest of the team will come in there, but here comes a soldier above. RR will take him down, and looks like they're walking through straight away. RR with another frag. Nice frag from RR, and this could stop the push. They need to get that heavy down though. RR's trying to get damage. Pure's pretty weak as well. RR will finish that. The crits has popped off. The Uber's in, so I imagine Pure's going to want to block this. And he goes. 1 pipe, 2 pipes, 2 pipes, 3 pipes, 4 pipes. Pure takes down RR. They're going to clean up 2 frags here. But Reddit goes down right at the end, trades with Blank. They do have the advantage here, 2-player advantage. Surely they're going to go in. Soldier on the point. Grape a bit too early there, goes down. Mike cleaning up 2. Alpha trying to fight on the point. Alpha's dancing around. Alpha's going to run away. Once again, like, brilliant aim from Mike there to take those 2 frags and stop the push from Bud from finishing the match. As for Dust Settles, we can see equal-ish Ubers, but Nosferatu is still on crits, so it's going to be RR time again, 90%. They want to try and push before that. Scout up top. That's 2 frags in favour. They do lose Mike, but they'll be okay with that. Here comes for crits, surely. Yep, there we go. Ubers popped. They do lose Pure, though. Now it's just a heavy. Actually, Grape gets 2 on the point. Grape gets for Medic and Demo. Nice from Grape. And it'll be interesting to see. It's 3v3. Madmen should just give this up. We're going to try and take the cap, though. The heavies here, though, they need to run away. They're going to lose too many people. Seaman needs to win this one-on-one, really. Alpha takes him down. Relic's already on last. And this could be Curtains. Yep, scout on the cap now. Curtains from that. A 5-3 win for Bud. And just an overcommitting there. And overcommitting to that cap. I think they got carried away with the crit streak. Thought they had to make it work. And ended up overextending and didn't see Grape come in and get him the frags. And those 2 frags at the end from Grape really won it. Not a lot Madman could do to recover. Quite an interesting game once you got past the initial stalemates early on. Thanks for joining me. I'm probably going to go into another Granary game now. Which will probably be the next video in the list of uploads. Cool. See you soon.